College basketball is here tonight on Give 'em 5 Media. This evening is the second game of your doubleheader, and it's here in Coleman Coliseum. It's Alabama, the number 4 team in the land, as they host the Kentucky Wildcats. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Robbie Basil with you this evening for game 2 of our doubleheader. If you were here earlier today, you were able to witness Tennessee defeat Texas A&M in a thrilling opener, but now it's time for game number 2, Alabama and Kentucky, two teams that were on the wrong side of their matchups very recently. You'll start with Alabama, who have been great this season at 21-5. They've been led by Mark Sears, who had a season high 35. He's been great, and their whole team has been great. But what's been the difficulty for Alabama is that they've had a very rough part of the season now. They have Kentucky to play, they have Tennessee to play. They have a lot of teams that are at their level and that teams that could be in March on their schedule in the latter end of this season. And they're going to have to go up against a lot of them, including the matchup tonight. But Nate Oates' tenure as head coach of Alabama, they are a okay against top 25 teams, only 25-29. But granted, when Nate Oates joined, they weren't the best, but they've started to grow under the head coach of Alabama. But they have a 9-5 record at home against those AP top 25 teams. They have a lot of players to watch out for. You got to look at Diubate and Phelan. They have players to coincide with Mark Sears, and you'll be able to see a couple of them. And who else to mention but Grant Nelson? You know about Grant Nelson if you watched the March Madness tournament last year. He's great. He'll be playing at the forward position, the transfer from North Dakota State. On the other side, Mark Pope's crew from Kentucky, a very up and down year for them. Barely a little over 500 in conference play. Ortega always been great for them. They've had a lot of other pieces. Amari Williams, he will likely be starting tonight. They have other players in this group that that mesh together well and can play a solid form of basketball because the SEC is totally ruthless. And we've seen that time and time again this season. A lot of unpredictability. And that's what you love about a matchup like this is that anything. And the best part, it's all coming your way in just a couple of minutes when we return. Hopefully, lineups and tip off. This is college basketball on Give 'em 5 Media. Stay with us. Scrappiness, physicality, and a lot more set to come for you tonight. Welcome back to this college basketball showcase game on Give 'em 5 Media. Robbie Basil taking you through this exciting contest tonight. And what more could you love about a game like this than two high-scoring offenses, two very good teams in their Coliseum. This major men's college basketball matchup. Mark Sears in the one for Alabama. Gets ready. As mentioned, he had over 30 in the last game for the Crimson Tide. This is college basketball on Give 'em 5 Media as we are set to go in Coleman Coliseum. It's white out night and the fans are ready. And we are underway in the Coliseum tonight. Travis Perry, the young guard, will bring it up for the Wildcats. Andrew Carr has it. Handoff to Owe. Owe driving hard right, no good. Rebound to Alabama, and Mark Sears will run the other way. Phelan, Sears, Youngblood, Nelson, and Amori. And here's a two-hit jam, courtesy of Clifford Amori. And Alabama will get the scoring started tonight. 2-0 Bama. Here's Carr, left wing. Up top, Williams, handoff. Little floater from the SEC logo is good. From Brea, other way, Bama had a three-point shot, no. Rebound to Owe. Owe running the floor, coast to coast, denied by Nelson. So Nelson able to get the block, and it'll be Kentucky ball underneath. 2-2, a little over a minute in, as we see Mark Pope trying to shout instructions. Here's Williams. Amari Williams, handoff away. Kick out, corner three from Carr. No good. Offensive rebound goes back to Carr. Shot fake. Three ball in the corner connects. A three ball for KU. And the Wildcats have their first lead of the night. Floater, no from Bama. Rebound away, and he's going to get fouled. Loose ball foul going against Grant Nelson. That'll be the team's first. And Kentucky can take a breath just for a moment. Just saw three a moment ago from Travis Perry, the freshman guard from Indiana. Inside, this is Carr. Carr still with it, spins, dish, but it gets taken away. Alabama want to go. Here's Phelan in the 0 for Alabama. Youngblood driving baseline and able to lay one home. Chris Youngblood able to get on the score sheet for Alabama, and it's 5-4 Wildcats, as here's a shot in the corner from Carr. Not sure what happened there. We are having some technical difficulties on our end, so stay with us for just a moment. And the three is good. Carr hits a three. Kentucky leads 8-4. Sears mid-range jumper, no. Kentucky coming the other way with Williams. Here's Owe to Carr. Carr top of the key to Williams. Back to Carr. Lets one fly. No. Rebound to Alabama. Here's Phelan. Passes it to Sears. Driving left. Sears. Tough layup. Mark Sears, the native of Alabama. The graduate student able to get Alabama back within two. Here's a three from KU and connecting. The Wildcats are flying from 3. Another triple for them. Kobe Brea. Bama looked to respond. Driving is Phelan, and he gets fouled. So first personal foul against Kentucky. These two teams not really known for their defensive play and known more for their scoring, and you're seeing it so far courtesy of another 3 from Kobe Brea, and Kentucky leading 11-6, 16-29 to go first half, just getting started on Give 'em 5. Brea, 10-plus points in 4 of his last 5. Here's Youngblood, top of the key, driving left. Kick out to one of the new subs in Jaron Stevenson, but he dribbles it off of his foot, and here comes Kentucky the other way. Driving hard right, baseline drive, kick out, corner 3. It's a corner 3 for Carr. Colin Chandler, who just entered the game, finds Carr in the corner. 3-ball other way for Bama is good. So Bama able to respond as well. Shots flying from everywhere. Here's a dish inside in the low post. Kick out. Carr driving into the paint and lays one in. Another bucket for Kentucky. 16-9. Andrew Carr with 8 already. Here's Sears driving right. Kick out. Here's a 3-ball. That's no good. And a rebound to Carr. Diubate took that last 3 for the Wildcats. And we're going to get a stoppage. And we're going to get a timeout. So, buckets on buckets on buckets in the first couple of minutes. But it's Kentucky who have gotten the best of Bama so far, courtesy of 8 points from Andrew Carr. Kentucky leads. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back. Alabama trailing 16-9 early on here on Give 'em 5 Media. Make sure to check out Across the River, a returning Robbie Basil show, and a returning Footy Fridays after a month-long hiatus. All those shows soon to be back in full swing in the next couple of weeks as we count down to March Madness and beyond. From the looks of it, not sure what the stoppage was earlier. We'll try to get clarification on if the play was stopped due to a timeout from Kentucky or who knows what. But regardless, we are back underway. Driving left, Chandler lays it in. Colin Chandler. It's a free bucket. And it's now 18-9. Wildcats lead. You're just inside 15 minutes to go. First half. Sears. Kick out. Triple from Holloway. No. Rebound to Owe. Kentucky want to go. And they're going to go get a bucket themselves. A recently checked in Brandon Garrison gets the bucket. And on the other end, we're going to get a foul. Second against Kentucky. But the interior play so far. How about this start from Kentucky? Leading Alabama in the Coliseum 20-9. They've made 7 of their last 8 field goals. And we're going to get a stoppage. And the possession will remain with Bama. 14:34 to go first half. Phelan to inbound, gets it to Sears. Finding Nelson, and the shot was deflected and out of bounds. Will stick with Bama again. But Alabama's struggling to get inside. If you look at the last couple of games, Bama have gotten off to poor starts, including Wednesday at Missouri, a game that they allowed over 100 and trailed 12-0 early. Here's a corner three, no good. Offensive rebound by Bama, but it's taken away by the 5 of Colin Chandler. Kentucky want to go again inside, but they're going to pass it back out to Brea. Back into the low post with Garrison. Garrison still with it. Garrison lays one up, and no, we're going to get a shot clock violation against the Wildcats, I believe. So Alabama will bring it up. Here's Nelson. Kick. Corner three. Sears on the money. It's Sears who gets Alabama into double digits and cuts the lead to single digits. Mark Sears, a proven leader, as there's a turnover. Good save by Grant Nelson right in front of his head coach. And on the other way, it's Sears from coast to coast to make it 20-14. And we're going to get an offensive foul against Colin Chandler. As there's another turnover. Chandler turned it over on a pass deflected initially by Sears. And then he went coast to coast by himself. And then on the other side, they draw the offensive foul on Chandler. That's the 4th team foul against the Wildcats. Here's a lob. Can't find the jam. Kick out. And I think it was deflected. Mark Pope does not agree with that one. Here's Sears. Deep three. Too strong. Rebound to Owe. Running the floor are the Wildcats. And here's a recently checked in back in Travis Perry. Dishes it to Williams. He's trying to back down his defender. Kick to the corner with Owe. Spins away from Sears. In the corner still. Ball rattles around. Tipped out. Back to Owe, who gets his own miss again. And it's out of bounds. And will stay with Kentucky. Very awkward sequence. We've just seen a moment ago. Filica Otega Owe, only SEC player to score 10 plus points in every game this year. So we're going to get a sub in. Aiden Sherrill checks into the game. Coming out includes Sears and Youngblood. Here's Travis Perry. Kick to the corner with Almanor, who just checked in the 15 for Kentucky. 3 balls, the shot clock winds down, no good. Rebound to Omori. Here's Holloway for Alabama. And Holloway gets bumped and draws the personal foul. We've had buckets, what's felt like a million fouls, and we're not even past the halfway point of the first half, as Alabama trails 20-14 to the number 17 team in the nation. Alabama to inbound, and they're going to go all the way back to Clifford Omori. Hands it off to Holloway. He's going to let one fly. In and out. Rebound to Trent Noah, who just checked in, the freshman in the 9 for Kentucky. Here's Williams. Good dish, but they can't find the layup with Perry. Alabama go the other way. A lob and a jam. A lob and a jam. And a timeout. Roll Tide, roll, they say. Well, how about a jam? 2 hands with Clifford Omori, the native of Nigeria. Gets Alabama fans right back into it. They do trail, but only by 6. Welcome back. 20-16 your score. Apparently must have missed a bucket unless the stats were wrong. So my apologies for that. Kentucky have recently called timeout, and they do lead by 4. Just on the scoreboard adjustments. Make sure to like and subscribe for the couple of viewers we have. Would be greatly appreciated. And it'll be Kentucky ball 2 inbound. And just like that, we are back underway from Coleman Coliseum. Here is Perry to Williams. Williams driving. Williams drives left, kick out. 3 ball on the money. Another 3 for Kentucky. Bama goes the other way. Both of them playing with pace. And Bama will turn it over. Wildcats want to go. Perry inside. And we're going to get a foul against Bama. So their 3rd team foul. End-to-end action throughout this game so far. Something you love to see if you are a fan of the neutral. The only thing that's really hurt this game so far, if anything, has been the ton of game stoppages. Here's Williams. Handoff to Owe. Kick out. Here's Brea. 3 ball. In and out. Rebound to Nelson. Bama will go the other way with Phelan. Phelan driving and stood up in his path by Perry. A lob and an attempted jam, but a foul. Andrew Carr drawing the foul that time against Alabama. So that'll be the team's 4th personal foul. And it will be Andrew Carr, the graduate student from Westchester, PA, the transfer from Wake Forest. First free throw for him is good. 24-16. The Wildcats lead. First meeting between these two had 199 combined points, their 1st and 3rd in the nation in scoring. Second free throw is good, so it's 25-16 with under 10:40 to go first half. Here's Sears for Bama. Sears driving hard left. Sears high off the glass and in. Mark Sears able to get Bama within 7. Here's Williams the other way. Hands it off to Carr. Carr spins, fades, no, but a foul. It's off the ball, so it will not be a shooting foul. It'll be the team's 5th regardless. How about this finish by Mark Sears high off the window? But a Bama team that's trailing by 7 with 10:10 to go first half. And they're going to bring in a sub. Nelson will sit for the Crimson Tide. Corner 3 off the inbound is good. It's raining threes. Hallelujah, says Kentucky. It's Kobe Brea again. Sears on the other end is rejected right at the window. 3-ball for Bama, no good. Right at the rim, Sears got rejected. They got the offensive rebound. And a 3-ball by Holloway was no good. Now here come the Wildcats the other way. Driving is Owe, fades, and rattles one home. A mid-range jumper off one leg by Otega Owe. And Kentucky have their biggest lead of the night, 30-18, with 9 minutes to go first half. Another deep three. This one falls for Aiden Holloway. Bama only trail now by 9. For some reason, the clock is wrong. 9 minutes to go. As mentioned, first half. Spinning, laying one up by Brea is no good. Bama run the other way. Mark Sears has it. A little bit of miscommunication, but another deep three is no good. And it's an offensive rebound. Not sure how he got that one. Sears for 3, no. And a foul off the ball. How about that effort by Diubate? Let's look at this again. You can look at the deep three from Aiden Holloway. Can light it up from anywhere if he gets hot. So it's 6-team foul. As we are now back underway, but it's taken away by Owe. The inbound gets taken away. Owe to the rack. No good on the layup. Bama run the other way. Coast to coast for Mark Sears. And the lead is immediately cut to 7. With 8:20 to go in the first half. Kentucky has it top of the key with Garrison. Handoff, 3-ball, no good. In and out for Travis Perry. Bama go the other way. Sears driving. Sears could not lay one in, but he got fouled. And will shoot 2 at the line. Got not a bad effort there by Mark Sears. Finalist for the Wooden Award and Bob Cousy Award, AP All-America second team. 2-time All-SEC selection as well. Who can light it up from anywhere with the left hand, Mark Sears. And he will shoot 2 at the line. Correction, they called it on the floor, so the first one is good regardless. So one more coming for Sears. It's good. So we're going to get a sub. Brea checked back in after coming out a moment ago. He will replace Owe from the looks of it. And Sears, who just made the second free throw, also is out. So Kentucky will bring it up. Next dead ball is a media timeout. Here comes the 15 of Almanor. He has it now. Inside low post with Garrison. Garrison spins. Garrison off the window. No. Tipped up. And Alabama has it. 3-ball. No good. Too strong. It's saved by the Wildcats, but it goes back into the hands of Phelan for Alabama. Absolutely wild sequence. Phelan. Good dish. Good jam. They make it look effortless, Alabama. And it was Diubate, the native of Queens, New York, who lays that one in. But on the other end, it's another free basket for the Wildcats to make it back to a 2-possession game. Here's Phelan. Over to Amori. Diabate has it now for Alabama. Handoff to Phelan. Phelan between the legs. Tries to go one extra pass, but it gets taken away by Chandler. Chandler, other way. A 3 for Kentucky. No good. Coast to coast action. End to end, you'd rather say. But we're going to get a foul, stopping that momentum against KU. Threes, dunks, and everything in between. But so far, it's been the Wildcats who have gotten the better of Alabama so far. Stay with us here on Give 'em 5 Media. Welcome back to college basketball and Give 'em 5. Mark Sears has put on a clinic in the first couple of minutes in this game. A first half that has been rock solid for him after his 35-point performance in the previous matchup. But on the other side, the Dayton transfer Kobe Brea has been able to light it up from behind the arc in response. Brea with 11 points on 3 of 4, and Mark Sears with with 5 from 9 from the field so far. Alabama will have a 1-1 with Jaron Stevenson And his first free throw is good. Stevenson last game had 3 points and 4 rebounds. The sophomore from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And the second is also good. So the lead is cut back to 3. It's a 1-possession game. And here comes the Wildcats again. Perry finding top of the key with Brea. Brea, good dish inside, but that dunk was either denied or a foul. It's a foul. Okay, so Clifford Amori will be charged with the foul. So that is the team's 6th personal foul. So next foul will put Kentucky on the free throw line for the rest of the half, as the first free throw is no good. Mark Pope, first season as Kentucky head coach, has struggled in SEC road play, only 2-4. Second free throw is too short. Rebound to Mark Sears. And here comes Alabama the other way. He's guarded by Garrison. Sears escapes the double. Kick out, 3-ball in and out. Offensive rebound and a putback jam. And Alabama have cut the lead to 1. Here's Garrison. Handoff away. And he goes all the way back out to Brea. Kobe Brea driving. Brea still with it. Brea almost took too many steps. Pass was deflected, but he still has it. They have to get up a shot. Perry from deep. No. And here comes Alabama the other way with Stevenson. Stevenson driving baseline. Stevenson lays one in. And for the first time today, Alabama has gotten the lead. With 5 minutes to go, first half, timeout, Kentucky. Second charge, timeout to the Wildcats. We'll see what adjustments Mark Pope makes when we return. Back again on Give 'em 5. So we are right back into the action with Perry. Now on the low post, away, and he's stepped out of bounds. And it is a Kentucky turnover on the first possession. So Alabama will have it with a chance to build up a lead for the first time in this game. Here's Sears. Sears still has it. Kick over to Holloway. Holloway trying to get into the paint is unable to, but he gets it back in the corner for 3. Aiden Holloway from downtown. But on the other end, it's an easy give and go layup for Travis Perry. And Kentucky cut the lead back down to 2. 36-34. Bama leads with 4:15 to go first half. Here's Sears driving left. Kicks it out to Diabate. Spins inside and one. Diabate able to lay one in and absorb the contact from Trent Noah. And a chance at a 3-point play to put Alabama up to possibly up 5. You saw the start that Kentucky got off to, and you thought they could possibly run away with it. But Alabama and company have been able to respond. Free throw, no good. And we're going to get a foul. And oddly enough, that means that it will be a possible 1-1. Yes, it is a 1-1 for the Wildcats. So it'll be a 1-1 for Trent Noah, who conceded the foul that led to the N1 attempt, but draws a foul on the rebound and will now get a chance at free throws himself. First free throw is no good, so he misses the front end of the 1-1. Empty trip for Kentucky. Bama leads by 4. Here's a bad pass intended for Sears, deflected, but still kept with by Bama with Amori. Here is Sears driving left, gets rejected, but draws the foul. And we'll go to the free throw line. Alabama showing their resiliency and finding a way to lead by 4. Back again on Give 'em 5. As you take a look at the SEC standings. You see Auburn, you see Florida up there. Top 4. If you remember the SEC, get that double bye. And the amount of teams right in the middle with 9+ wins could really throw themselves in the conversation for a double bye. As the second free throw is also good. As we are back underway again. Top of the key, Owe. There's a kick to the corner with Brea. And his shot is no good. But a rebound goes to Sears. Running the other way is Mark Sears. Here's a 3 from the wing. No good. And a foul on the floor. There'll be 2 more free throws coming for Alabama, who have just looked better so far in this game. So 2 free throws coming up. Remember, Bama over the Kentucky has found Bama too much throughout the latter stages of this first half, and Bama are over the limit. If you want to talk about a team that got hot at the right time, it's got to be Missouri. Put up over 100 points, got 110 against Bama. They've put on a clinic against multiple other teams, and they play tonight again against what was supposed to be a really good John Calipari Arkansas team. But they have struggled with injuries and underperformance all year long. There's a drive inside by Williams for Kentucky. Spins and lays one in. Alabama tried to go the other way, but it's turned over. Travis Perry with another steal. Here's Williams. To Brea. Brea back to Williams. Williams kick to the corner with Perry. Back inside Williams. Williams trying to find an extra pass. Shot clock down to 5. They got to get a shot off. Williams from real deep hits absolutely nothing. And a turnover for the Wildcats. One of the few they've had so far in this contest. That's the 6th for Kentucky so far. As we are set to go back underway, and we are now back underway with Sears bringing it up. Here is Mark Sears with it again. To getting it back from Omori. Sears to Omori. Inside kick out. 3 ball from the corner. No. And a rebound to the Wildcats with Trent Noah. Inside Williams. Backing down Omori. Throws one up, but gets fouled in the process. And he will shoot 2 free throws with 1:44 to go in the first half. Good effort there by Omori. He tried to defend it, but Amari Williams just spun his way into the low post, threw one up, and drew the foul. First free throw is good. So it's 42 to 37. And good catch. And for some reason, there's an issue with my game clock. I'm not really sure what's going on. And both free throws, one free throw is good, so it's 42-38. Here's a three ball in the wing from Sears, is no good. And here comes Kentucky the other way. Noah driving. Noah hoping the seas parted for him, but not that time. Inside Williams driving. Williams still with it. Finds Perry. Perry inside. Kick to the corner. A three ball for the Wildcats is no good. And here comes Alabama the other way. 1 minute to go in the first half. Sears, baseline drive. Dish inside. Layup is good. Laid home by Aiden Sherrill. And Alabama putting on, both teams in their own right, putting on a clinic offensively. Remember, both teams top 3 in the nation in scoring. And we are going to get a foul. Team's 9th. And Kentucky will shoot 2 from the line. Good dish there by Sears. And a good lay-in on the other end by Aiden Sherrill. Sears with 15 points already. Nearing or has about the same first half that we saw in terms of craziness that we saw from the earlier Tennessee game. Remember, Tennessee played earlier on Give 'em 5 and were able to pull out a win against Texas A&M. Second free throw by Williams is short, so an empty trip again for Kentucky. Here's a three on the wing. It's good. Holloway again. Alabama have put up 47 points in the first half as we get a stoppage. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Give 'em 5. Back with you here on Give 'em 5 Media. They're not showing who took the timeout. So unfortunately, we will not be able to show that to you now. As the referee is signaling something towards the table. Wildcats trail by 9. 30 seconds to go. Difference between shot clock and game clock is about 2 seconds. Perry will have it. Dish to Williams. Williams, handoff Brea. Brea lob. Finish one hand. 5 seconds left. Going the other way is Bama. A lane on the other end does not fall. And that will do it for your first half. Chaos abound. And a hot start from the Wildcats. But it's been Alabama in the last couple of minutes. And really the latter stage of the first half that have the upper end. Halftime. here on Give 'em 5 Media. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the start of your second half, with Alabama leading the Wildcats of Kentucky 47-40. Welcome back inside. Well, really, what you would hope would be inside of Coleman Coliseum. Robbie Basil here to take you through this exciting second half of action. As we're just moments away. Let's take this guy out. Hello. Good to see you again, everyone. Welcome back. A second half that has all of the excitement and intrigue. Mark Sears in the first half tonight has been unkillable. Really, unstoppable is the better term to use. And he has been excellent up and down the floor. As we are just moments away from the start of the second half. We are back underway for the start of the second half. Thank you, my friend. Here's Grant Nelson. Nelson from the corner for three, too strong. And a rebound to the Wildcats. Andrew Carr has it. Swing over to Owe. Owe driving right, spins, absorbs a ton of contact. Alabama got the rebound, but turned it over immediately. Here's a three, too short. And Mark Sears gets the rebound for Alabama. Driving the other way is the Crimson Tide, but there's a foul. A dunk attempt there by Amori. And he will shoot 2 free throws. So 2 shots upcoming. First free throw is no good. Hit the front end, tried to roll in, but was unable to in the end. If you like basketball and you like hearing to me, make sure to check out WIUR Gales Radio Mixler tomorrow, as I will also be on air tomorrow for Iona and Merrimack, with coverage beginning at 12:50 tomorrow afternoon as we have a foul. And the ball underneath for KU. Perry to inbound, finally finds somebody. Here's Williams going up against Amori. Williams, turnaround, left-hand hook shot, no. And a rebound to Alabama. Here's Sears for the Crimson Tide. Gets into the paint, loses the ball. Multiple men hit the deck. Can the Wildcats come up with it? Here's Brea. Inside Williams, and a foul against Grant Nelson. So the second team foul already of the second half for Bama. So the ball underneath Brea to be the one to inbound, as we're going to get a sub, and Grant Nelson's going to take a seat again. Just like that, we are back underway. Brea driving inside, no. And a rebound to Alabama, but it gets taken away for a moment. Ball batted up in the air, and Alabama has it now. Phelon to the rack, no good. Rebound to Kentucky. Here's Andrew Carr to the basket, and his pass gets taken away and out of bounds to go to the Crimson Tide. So just about a minute or two into the second half, after a very, very, very long first half. What felt like that, at least. Here's Sears, left wing. Sears gets a screen, drives baseline. Sears acrobatics, but gets fouled. And he will shoot 2 free throws in just a moment, with Alabama trying to go back up double digits. So 2 free throws coming for Sears. First is good. And Alabama go back up 9. Mark Pope trying to figure out how to stop Nate Oates' offense, as Alabama go back up 10, just over 2 minutes into the second half. Here's Perry to Williams, has it. Inside Carr, 2 hands. Andrew Carr, they get a 2-hand jam, and that's 20 points in the paint now for Kentucky, and they're going to get a steal. Williams running the floor, and he's going to bring it back out top of the key. Quick 3, no good from Travis Perry, and a rebound to Alabama. Sears, 3 on the other end, no, but he got fouled. So it'll be 3 free throws upcoming for Alabama in just a moment, with Mark Sears going back to the line with 17 points already. There's a chance to get to 20. Owe was the one who got called for the foul and showing his frustration to the referee. First free throw by Sears is good. Now 51-42. Alabama leads. Second free throw is also good, as Owe will sit. And the struggling night for Owe continues. Sears hits all 3. Alabama 14 of 16 from the free throw line tonight. Kentucky just 4 of 9. Top of the key with Williams. His pass deflected, but Kentucky hold on. Perry drives left and lays one in. So Kentucky cut the lead back to single digits again. Alabama go the other way, and it's a turnover. Williams running the floor. Williams able to try and lay it in. No good. He had an open layup and blew it. But it's an offensive rebound. Shot fake in the corner. A floater from the wing. No good. Offensive rebound, Williams. And about 6 chances later, what felt like there. Good effort there by Noah and Williams in the post. And there'll be 2 free throws coming up for the Wildcats. So Perry, who started that last play for a moment, and now it will be Amari Williams at the free throw line. Williams is 64% free throw shooter. First is good. So it's 53-45. 16:28 to go. Crowd really starting to get into it here at the whiteout game with Alabama. And the second free throw is good. So it's a 7-point game. In in possession of it now is Stevenson. Kick to the corner. This time it's Diabate trying to back down Williams. Diabate trying to now find Sears, who brings it back to the top by the Alabama logo. Sears between the legs. Pull up three. No. Rebound Williams. And Kentucky will go the other way. Williams with it. Kick to the corner. Lets one fly. Splash. And Kentucky have found ways to respond time and time again. Andrew Carr this time. He's got 15 points. Phelan. Corner. Baseline drive. Trying to dump it inside to Diabate. And that will cause a stoppage as the ball hit the deck. And Alabama will call timeout, their second of the half. Alabama only lead by 4. Corner 3 there by Andrew Carr. Cut the lead to where it is. We'll be right back. Back again on not WIUR. That was yesterday. We're on Give 'em 5 today. There is Grant Nelson, who has struggled tonight. And there's Mark Sears, who's on the bench for Bama with 15:28 to go. We're set to be back underway. Alabama will inbound from underneath. And they're able to do so, but an immediate foul call against Owe. And we're going to likely, I believe, yep, we're heading to another media timeout. Same scores, same time remaining. Stay with us. We're back, and we're taking a look at a review that led us to a media timeout. But the struggles today from Otega Owe have been evident. As Alabama will inbound it again, and we are finally back underway. As they get an immediate bucket, a 3-ball from Holloway. And Bama back up 7. Kentucky trying to respond. Colin Chandler with it to Brea. Brea launches one. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Williams. And that one did not look not good for the 2 men involved. is an Alabama foul on the offensive rebound, the team's fourth. How about another made three, though, from Holloway? It's been really impactful off the bench tonight and helping his team, along with Sears at the two guards, to a 7-point advantage. As Mark Sears is going to get a talking to from one of the referees right in front of his bench. And we are back in action again. Spin move Williams. He's fouled and lays one in for a chance at a three-point play. Amari Williams trying to get his group more energized and might have started to do that, as it's already the fifth team foul in under 6 minutes for Alabama. And the bench starting to show a little bit of life as the lone free throw this time is good. So Alabama leading by 4. Holloway under the basket. Escapes. Guarded by Chandler. Kicks it to Chris Youngblood, who hasn't had a lot of action tonight, and we're going to get a blocking foul. So that's the team's 5th against the Wildcats. Let's look at this again. Chandler trying to draw a charge, but the referee saying he didn't have clean enough positioning. Which I think a lot of people would agree with. Here's a three from the wing, no good. And here comes Kentucky the other way, Williams having it. Williams lost it. Alabama going the other way with Phelan. Phelan driving. And it's going to be a lay-in. Goaltending is the call. Goaltending is the call. So the lead will go back to 6. A lot of stoppages in this game. Taking a lot out of the players, the coaches, the fans, and depending on where you are, a commentator or two as well. Top of the key, Travis Perry with it. Perry driving, Perry escaping, Perry laying it up, and another and one opportunity for the Wildcats. Travis Perry, the native of Eddyville, Kentucky, gets the layup to go and has a chance to cut it to a one-possession game. How about that move by Perry? Able to lay one in, take the contact from Holloway. It was called for the foul. And the free throw is good, so we're back to a one-possession game again with 13:50 to go in regulation. Grant Nelson with it. Over to Sears, driving. Sears trying to lay one in, but had an air ball. Gets it back, and a three-pointer from the right wing is good. Good feed there from, I believe that was Nelson. Yes, it was Grant Nelson who got the rebound after the Sears miss. Sears found his spot. Nelson found Sears. You do the math, and that leads to a 3. On the other end, a 3 for Kentucky with Brea. And now they're just exchanging threes. Here's Sears with the mismatch. Sears lays one in. Mark Sears at it again. He's scoring all over the all over the floor now. Perry stops, pops, can't find that one to fall. Kentucky's able to save it. Now they'll have the ball with Andrew Carr. Carr driving, Carr dishing. Good ball movement now by the Wildcats. Perry has it. Perry driving, has to find a teammate, has to let one fly, and it's no good. So here comes Alabama the other way, but Phelan lost it. Going the other way was Kentucky, and the layup is no good. Coming the other way with Youngblood. Correction, that was Youngblood who lost it, I believe. No, that was Phelan. Youngblood not currently in the game. My apologies. Here's a layup chance for Nelson. Now nothing is starting to fall for either of these teams. This immediate timeout will occur next dead ball. Perry with it. Perry dish to Carr. Carr shot fake. Trying to find some trying to get something going right before the media timeout. Carr turnaround jumper is good. So Kentucky not going away easily. Carr has 17 for the Wildcats. Phelan, kick out. Holloway almost crosses his defender, but the three is no good. Bodies hit the deck. Alabama recovers. Sears for three. In and out. And coming the other way are the Wildcats with 10:50 to go. The last lead for KU is at 32-31 with 5:54 to go in the first. Since then, Alabama has led for the last 15 minutes of gameplay. But it's a one-possession game with Kentucky a chance to tie. Brea for three. No! Rebound to Sears, who's done it all for the Crimson Tide. Phelan driving. Layup and one! What a sequence there by the Crimson Tide. Free throws the rest of the way to come when we return on Give 'em 5 Media. LeBaron Phelan getting to the rack and drawing the contact, and we'll have a chance at the line for the three-point play when we return. Welcome back. We are back again with a little over 10 minutes remaining in this contest. Yes, this game has been a marathon. That's an understatement. Regardless of how you look at it, we have a close game on hand, and we have free throws to come. One shot upcoming for LeBaron Phelan, a native of Mobile, Alabama, had 14 points in his last game against Missouri and was formerly ranked the number 30 overall recruit by ESPN and ranked as the fifth ranked point guard in Alabama. And we are experiencing more technical issues because that's just the way it is. Technical issues, low view count. We're having it all today, I guess. And it looks like something might be out either with me or them. So we will try to figure this out for you. I don't know what's going on. Looks like the ESPN app might be out. No. So we have a score update after the app crashed. We have 9:07 to go, and Alabama now somehow leads 70-62. As a free throw is good to make it 70-63. Seventh team foul against the Tide. And we're in another free throw from Williams is also good. So 6-point game again. 9 minutes to go. Bringing it up is Sears. Driving left, Sears still with it. Behind the back, Sears still in possession. Sears going up against Brea. Sears driving. Sears layup. No. Tipped around, and Carr has it for the Wildcats. Here's Colin Chandler with it now. Over to Williams. To Owe. Owe driving. Owe stops. Tries to go for a quick floater, but can't find it. And a weird mistake by Alabama. The 11 of Omori stepped out of bounds while trying to pivot. So Kentucky will get it right back. Otega Owe, who's averaging 16 points per game, only has 2. As Kentucky eventually do inbound it to Carr. Here's Williams with it. Williams handoff Brea. Brea driving, stops, turns, lets up a floater. Puts up a floater, rather, and gets it to fall. Kobe Brea gets to 16 points on 6 of 13. And Kentucky are going to concede an immediate foul on the other end. It's their 7th team foul, so a lot of free throws to come in the next couple of minutes. As it's about 8 o'clock now, Eastern time. And we still have multiple media timeouts to go. First free throw by Holloway, who's at the line, is good. 71-66, 8:05 to go. If you missed what happened in the earlier game, Chaz Lanier is built different. He had 30 in the Tennessee win over Texas A&M, and Texas A&M team that really shut down for a majority of the game a Tennessee offense. But it was Chaz Lanier and Ziegler as well getting it done. Big wins today already for Florida. They beat LSU. And there's a big game about to happen in Madison Square Garden as Duke faces Illinois, and Amari Williams is going to dribble out of bounds and send us to another media timeout with Alabama. They will still lead by 6. Welcome back as we're taking a quick look at the ESPN family of networks of what's going on. If you're a fan of the MAC, you were able to witness Iona on national television last night with their crucial win over the Manhattan Jaspers, and we were there for that. Able to witness an incredible finish, including Yafet Mundi blocking the attempted layup by Devin Dinkins to end the game. So the MAC being well represented on ESPNU last night. But we're looking right now at the SEC and how many good teams they have. They're absolutely loaded in terms of a conference. But we are back underway once again for what some could assume as one of the longest, what feels like the longest game of the season. A lot of fouls. Now it's starting to have not a lot of made shots. As I say that, that's a corner 3 from Youngblood. So 75 Alabama points on 8 of 27 from 3. Williams has it. Williams still with it. Kick the car. Away to Williams. Brea has it now. Shot clock down to 2. He's got to get something up. His shot hits off the back iron. And Kentucky are going to draw a foul off the ball. So the eighth team foul against Bama. With 7 minutes to go. And I believe that will send us to a floater break. Or a review. I'm not even sure. We're going to have a review for something. So we have an official review, 75-66. Alabama leads. Let's take a look. So that's the arm, possibly around the head neck area of Williams. Not even sure. It's closer than we thought it would be. Let's take a look at this angle. It doesn't look intentional. Usually in sports like this, intent isn't a consideration. Nate Oates is pleading his case, so the foul was conceded by Amori. So that is the team's 8th. And it'll be a 1-1 upcoming. Free throw is short. Not enough muscle in that one, and Alabama are going to try and go the other way. Bama still has it, and they draw another foul. I mean, the team's 8th personal foul. And Otega Owe has fouled out of this game. So the man who's had 16 points per game this season has fouled out, scoring only 2 points. Is now sounding off at one of the referees. It's the second time he's fouled out of a game this season. And oddly enough, both of them against Alabama. So the Crimson Tide causing Owe so many issues, but for the first time this season, or rather in the SEC, Otega Owe will score single-digit points in a game. So at the line for a 1-1 is Holloway, and his free throw is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, and Alabama will retain possession. Kentucky bench not showing a lot of energy now. Mark Pope trying to bring something to his team. Alabama trying to get back to a double-digit advantage with 6:48 to go. Here's a shot attempt and one. A quick one by Youngblood. And now a chance to go up even more. Yes, it was Chris Youngblood, the Tuscaloosa native, the transfer of USF, is the team's 9th. And the free throw is good. So going the other way now are the Wildcats, and they're going to get a bucket of their own right away on the other end. So 2 more for KU. Kobe Brea, who has 16 points and also 4 fouls. Driving is Sears. Off the window. Can't find it to go. Can't find a way for it to go. But on the other end, another Alabama steal. Holloway that time was able to come up with it. Holloway still with it. Got the screen. Holloway driving into the paint. Layup is good. So Holloway able to bring the lead to 12. 80 to 66. 80-68. Correction. 5:40 to go. Deep triple. No. Off the mark. Bama want to go and open this game up. Sears running the floor. Sears driving. And he's forced to kick it out. Deep. 3. No good. Rebound to Amari Williams. That could maybe have been the dagger already. Timeout. Kentucky. Good timeout there by Mark Pope, who needs to find a way to bring some form of life into this group. So 5:15 remaining. Not a lot left in this game, and Alabama are in a little bit of trouble. Make sure to check out all the other shows on WIUR, not WIUR, keep forgetting, here on Give 'em 5. Shows like the Robbie Basil Show, Footy Fridays, and more. Across the river, the first ever show. Now 5:15 to go. And we KU to inbound. They get it to Colin Chandler at the Alabama logo. Chandler gets the screen, driving, kick out, extra pass. Brea driving, Brea spinning. Brea's shot is good. So the lead is back to 10. Alabama want to go the other way. Driving inside with Phelan. Finding Sears. Dish inside. Kick out. Extra pass again. 3 ball. Splash! Youngblood for 3. With 4.5 to go. Alabama trying to find ways to blow this open and get this game out of reach. Here's a layup attempt. No, but a putback. And Kentucky to continue to not go away easily. Garrison that time with the putback. Phelan. Still with Phelan. Going up against Chandler. Phelan kick out. Here's Youngblood. Driving to the rack. Denied by Garrison. 5-on-4 for the Wildcats. Brea with it. And he's going to slow it down. 3:50 to go. Brea driving left. Layup is denied. But he got fouled in the process. And that will be the team's 9th personal foul. Not a lot left in this one. But a crazy set of possessions as Alabama up 11. We'll see if they can wrap it up when we return. You chilling? Again, see how this game could end. Hopefully it does end soon. It is getting late. Comment down what time your favorite place closes. I don't know. We have a little over 3:40 to go, and take a look at Sears and Holloway's numbers. They combined for 44 points on 13 for 30. So take it with a grain of salt. Free throws upcoming, and the first one is good. By the way, this game will be wrapped up right away. Of just in case you were at all aware, we are back underway again. Kentucky playing with all sorts of foul trouble with Brea and Chandler each with 4. There'll be some ESPN breaking news we'll bring to you in just a second. I was reading something earlier, but we just got breaking news that Greg Popovich not expected to return this season for San Antonio. So one of the oldest coaches in the NBA not expected to return this season. And both teams now should be in the double bonus. With Bama still up by 11. How about that news for San Antonio? A team that had a lot of hope, just a couple of, like, at the beginning of the year, throughout this season, have seen spurts of greatness with Wembanyama and company. But since over the last couple of days, they've lost Wembanyama, and now they've lost their head coach for likely the season for both. As we are back underway, 3:10 to go. Sears, still with Mark Sears, has to escape, finds Nelson, driving, Nelson layup, but he's fouled again. So 2 shots upcoming for Grant Nelson. How about some of the big games in college hoops tomorrow? Particularly St. John's. What a run they've been on this season. Top 10 in the nation. They get a good game at the Garden tomorrow against UConn. The atmosphere of MSG plus a game like this is sure to be on a lot of people's radars throughout the day. Grant Nelson missed the first free throw, so we'll need this one to get it back to double digits with 3 minutes left, and does. So 86-76, 3 minutes remaining. Alabama 19 of 23 from the line. KU 14 of 20. Chandler 3 connects. So it's not over yet, not by a long shot. Kentucky with a possible stop here can cut it back to less of a 2-possession game, as we're going to get another foul. Mark Sears drawing to contact, and we'll shoot 2 free throws again. So it'll be 2 free throws upcoming as Chandler fouls out, the second player to foul out of this contest for Kentucky, as the first free throw is good from Sears. Second free throw is good. So 88-79, 2:36 to go. Kentucky losing players due to foul trouble. Here's Williams, top of the key. Handoff to Brea. Brea driving. Brea trying to spin. Layup, no good. Rebound to Nelson. How big of a possession is this going to be for Alabama? They turn it over. And then Kentucky turned it over on the other end. Sears with the steal. Step up, steps through, and connects. A dagger to the heart by Mark Sears, who puts the lead back to 12 with 1:50 to go. Brea floater too short. Rebound, and Alabama want to go again. Nate Oates once more. Sears with it. Sears between the legs. Kick out. Three ball. Good. A 15-point lead. And Kentucky will call timeout, as this game, folks, is over. Any hope Kentucky had, it's long gone now. All the lights are coming on now. It's a party in the Coliseum. Let's take a look at the last couple of plays. Lazy offense in transition with Williams. And then Mark Sears steps into one and lets it fly, and able to connect from three again. And then how about on the other end? Next following possession was Youngblood, I believe, for three that time. As Alabama leads by 15 with 1:31 to go. Mark Sears, 30 points, second SEC player in the last 20 years with consecutive 30 points games against AP top 25 opposition. If here's a question that you can ask on Jeopardy, Kobe Brown was the last one to do it as well. A game that was back and forth has likely met its end, as Alabama is a minute away from sending us home. And we might have a chance to sign off a bit early, as this game likely will wrap up in just a moment. So to inbound is Noah. And we are back underway again. Top of the key, swing to Brea. Kentucky have to get a shot off to Williams, low post. Williams backing down his man. Williams puts one up and finds a bucket. Won't really mean a lot. As thank you to a text I just got. We are inside of the final minute. And from everyone at Give 'em 5 Media, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. If you were able to live, or if you're watching it afterwards on YouTube, as this one goes out of bounds and Kentucky will have possession. Going the other way down the floor is Perry. He gets fouled with a little over a shot clock remaining. So another unnecessary foul, and only 2 free throws to come. As the first free throw is good. So likely see Alabama dribble it out, or take the shot clock violation. Kentucky are pressing for some reason. They better not foul. They escape, run the floor, lob, two hands. They have taken the roof off the Coleman Coliseum. And Alabama, the deserved victors of this game today, is here's a pass inside, shot no good. And Alabama victorious over number 17 Kentucky. They take this one by the final score of 96-83. I'm Robbie Basil saying so long. This has been Give 'em 5 Media's coverage of